Hey everyone, how's it going? JD Strategic here. I hope everyone's doing great today. Although just looking at social media, it doesn't look like everyone's doing so great. A lot of chaos, a lot of division in the country. Just kind of continuing on the theme. It seems like everything's kind of just constantly been escalating in this country. So much division lately, and it just keeps getting worse. It seems like so. I had an investing video that I was going to post today, but just given everything going on, there's a lot of anger, a lot of hatred towards just other people. So I just wanted to give a kind of vlog style video where I kind of just talk about just some of the stuff going on. And I'm not going to get into the weeds or give my thoughts or opinions on it, but just taking a step back from that and just kind of analyzing everything that's been going on. So overall, it kind of does tie back into my motto, which is stronger individuals, stronger society. And that's just the idea that everything starts from within. You got to figure out what your why is, what your purpose is, and then you go out and achieve that. But it also ties into the idea that we're taught to think for ourselves. You know, if we all listen to society and what they want us to do, we'd just be yelling and screaming at each other every day. You know, no one would be living life to their full potential. We wouldn't be, we would never really fulfill our desires, our passions in life. You know, society just wants us to live this certain way. They want to put us into these boxes. But overall, the media's been so much more profitable during these times of chaos. So it's these people at the super top level of society that own these media companies, and they're the ones controlling society, and they're making money off just the division of the country. You know, they make a lot more money when people are hating each other than when there's a lot of peace and prosperity, you know? So you really do got to think about the media that you're listening to and who it's funded by. And this goes on like every aisle, you know? Even if it's an independent source, you still got to check it with other information. So it really is key just to be getting information from both sides and then kind of come to conclusions from that. But overall, it's just so tough with technology nowadays. We're constantly fed just these clips of information. We never really get the true story. We just get like these 10 seconds clips. You know, we get these Instagram stories, we get these clips, or, someone will screenshot just a quote of someone or just a sentence from someone. And then we say, oh, they're over here, or oh, they're over here, rather than really just getting the full story. We're really just we're taking things as one issue, and we're like, all right, you must be totally over here on every other issue there. You must be totally over there on every other issue there, rather than taking each issue at face value and kind of talking to people and seeing where's the common ground, where's the not common ground. Because overall, I think everyone really does want the same thing. Everyone just wants happiness. Everyone just wants other people to do well. But we're forced these lies from the media, and we're just constantly hating on the other side rather than understanding this idea that we're all human. We all just want to do better. We're all just on this path of growth, trying to do better in life. We just want other people to do better, but the media makes it seem like, oh, this side's the villain, this side's the villain, this side's evil, this side's evil. And it's just like this constantly reoccurring theme. It's really getting frustrating. The part that's really frustrating is just how profitable the media is during these times. You know, when there's not a lot going on, they're not making as much money, so they're not having as much fun. So they're really just kind of playing with everyone. It's almost like a human experiment where they're kind of just seeing how we react with things. So it does just tie into this idea of stronger individual, stronger society. It starts from within, and just thinking as a strong, independent thinker and thinking, okay, I like this idea, I don't like this idea, why do I not like this idea? And then figuring out, okay, where's the common ground here, where's the not common ground here? Because we're living in this society where people just want to put us in boxes just based off just one thing that they may see, rather than coming to the whole conclusion as a whole. And it really is such a shame. You know, it's causing so much division, rather than kind of talking to people and really coming to conclusions from those conversations. We're really just seeing them post one thing, and we're like, all right, that's their idea. And it really escalated during 2020. Everyone was so isolated, so we weren't able to have these human to human interactions. We weren't able to have conversations with each other. Everyone just gets these bits and pieces of information then they post something based off those bits and pieces of information. So we're never really truly getting the story as a whole. So it really is difficult to figure out where you're getting your information. So it is really important to pay attention to who are the sources funding that media. And it just comes back to this idea that everyone has different thoughts and opinions, but I really do think everyone does just want the same thing, and that's happiness. And we want to see other people do well. We want to see other people grow. So it really is important just to think for yourself, not to, when you see people post stories, not to be like, okay, they're on this side, they're on this side. They have a reason for thinking that. And I'm sure they're reasoning, I'm sure there's common ground there. It's not like, okay, this person's totally on this side or on this side. We really just need to take that step back and reflect, because we're all just on that path of trying to get better, trying to improve. So I really do think it can be beneficial just to have more conversations with people and try to find that common ground. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this vlog style video, I can do more where I just kind of give my thoughts on the state of the country and just everything that's going on, because this is kind of the stuff that I'm really passionate about and kind of trying to figure out. There's so much division, so many lost friendships during the last couple of years. And, it just goes back to this idea of the media everyone's fed these different sets of facts, but I really do think everyone just has this, if we can just find this common ground, everyone really does have that same beliefs on the inside. So thank you everyone for tuning in. JD Strategic out.